Ayo, what is up? We're back with some more Nancy Drew. This one is The White Wolf of Icicle Creek. So I actually haven't played this one in forever, and I don't even know if I've ever played on the computer. I remember playing it on the Wii way back when, but I don't know, I might play it on the computer. So it'll be a little different, and I'm excited for that. Um, but sorry, it's been a little while since I have been here. But I had some unexpected family dropping by. Not that it's like a bad thing. I just didn't know they were coming, so I had to take a little break. And so that's why it's been a little bit. But I'm back, and I'm super excited about it. And we're going to play Nancy Drew. So let's jump right into it. Take the plane ticket. Where are we going? Junior level provides a lot of help and hints. More experienced players may enjoy playing the senior level. See, I probably should do the senior level because I play Nancy Drew all the time. Hey, Bailey! But I'm a weenie. And I'm going to play the junior level.
When Chantal told me you were just a young thing, well, I thought she was pulling
Ollie!
my leg. But you're not much older, my little girlfriend.
Ollie!
Well, if one of the people at the lodge is to blame for all those accidents, Chantal thinks somebody like me has a better chance of figuring out who it is than somebody more, hard-nosed.
Chantal has a bad habit
Chantal,
of making up her mind
Chantal.
without thinking things clear through. No need for you to tell her I said that, of course.
Game's a
Is
little
she still
quiet.
in Edmonton?
Afraid so. Insurance
Okay, I can turn it up. Don't mind the weird configuration. It's just kind of what it has to be for right now. Nancy Drew's weird. But this is the White
He's giving
Wolf
her and
of
her lawyers
Icicle
a
Creek.
real hard time. Left running
We
the
played
lodge
this
up
one
to
on the
me,
Wii together, remember?
which is why I'm not real crazy about the idea of having somebody new underfoot, especially if something else happens.
I won't be underfoot, Mr. Randall, and I may be young, but I'm no novice when it comes to solving mysteries.
Yeah, I'm no novice.
We're here, so you'll get to prove yourself soon enough.
Ollie.
You hear that?
Oh, right, the one on the Wii.
Well, now,
That
what
was
was
weird.
that?
Yeah, but I feel like it'll be different on computer. Uh-oh. I think this is the only one on the Wii, too.
Was anyone in the bunkhouse when it exploded?
No, ma'am. Everyone here at the lodge is accounted for.
That's where Elsa and Becky had been living. Guess
Oh.
it was a good thing they quit after all. Elsa was my maid and Becky was my cook. Does the sheriff have any idea
I like
why
how
the
they told
bunkhouse
us that
exploded?
He said he'd know more after the lab was done running tests on the debris he'd collected.
because we
he
wouldn't
did
know,
say
but,
the blast was pretty
you know,
powerful.
Ollie would.
One of his deputies found the knob to the back door clear out on the highway.
That does it. Nancy, you have to find out who or what is behind these incidents, and you have to do it
It's the
fast.
wolf.
You sure you don't want to give your daddy a call?
My dad runs a whole chain of resorts, Ollie. If you think I'm going to admit to him that I can't handle running just one, guess again. Besides, Nancy comes highly recommended, and I'm sure she's got a foolproof plan for getting to the bottom of this. Don't you, Nancy?
Foolproof.
Well, I was thinking that maybe I'd just be your new maid.
What?
You want to be my maid?
That would give me access to everyone's room, and I could question people without making them overly suspicious.
Oh, yeah, that's an excellent
The
idea.
gameplay on the Wii was just
All
weird.
right,
Yeah, it was weird.
You're my new maid. In fact, you're my new cook, too.
Great.
Your cook?
Well, that way, Ollie can stop pretending he can even read a recipe, let alone follow
I don't
one.
have time to be
You'll
your
have
cook.
Even more excuses to talk to the guests, and I won't have to pay anyone.
Why, I think that's a fine idea, ma'am.
Now, we're not taking any more guests until this accident thing is cleared up. So I want both of
That's
you to
not
make sure
fair.
that the four
I don't wanna be
guests
the cook,
we have
too.
are well taken care of. Especially that Olympic caliber cross-country skier from Fredonia, Yanni Volstaya. The flair he brings to the lodge is just what I need
Flair.
to attract the European jet-setting crowd.
I'm gonna be pretty busy trying to get rid of that wolf, Chantal.
We heard it howl last night, just before the bunkhouse blew up.
What a
Well,
coincidence.
do whatever you have to, Ollie. Oh, and Nancy, I want you to call this police detective I've hired as a consultant. I put his number
No.
on the phone there. at the
No.
lodge. In fact, I think you know him. Tino Balducci?
I
gotta
don't want
go.
to call
My lawyer's
Tino.
here.
That guy's a
Good luck,
weenie.
you guys, and keep me posted. Coming!
Tino Balducci.
I'll get you a master key and leave it in your room. If you need anything else, I'll be in the basement.
You look really familiar. Like, I feel like I know somebody in real life that looks like you. Oh, cool. All I have is a pair of socks and a sweater. This is a nice room. Gonna get a teddy bear. Employee instructions, maid duties. So I actually have to be a maid and a cook. Daily cleaning. Pick up laundry bag at the front of desk. Available after 5:45 a.m. I have to be up at 5:45 a.m. Absolutely not. Can't be a maid. No thank you. Enter and clean only those rooms displaying the housekeeping sign. Make the bed, remove used towels and washcloths. All room displaying the housekeeping sign must be cleaned no later than noon. When finished, drop the laundry bag down the chute at the top of the stairs by the restroom.
Skating pond maintenance. Oh, looks like I'm going to be doing a little bit of everything while I'm here.
It's not that bad. What's not that bad? We have to start getting used to it. Just have to be in bed early. Nah. I am a night owl. I will stay up till 3 or 4 every night and get up at 11. That's how I like it. Skating pond maintenance. Pond must be shoveled after every snowfall. Warning, some sections of the ice will be very thin due to hot spring activity. Pay close attention to the color of the ice and only shovel off those areas which are safe to skate on. The shade of the ice will reveal how many adjacent ice grids have dangerously thin ice. Be sure to mark these areas with an orange safety cone and never step on one. So, maybe just don't skate on that, because that sounds dangerous. So it's like Minesweeper. Example of shoveled snow pond. This color means that there are 3 patches of thin ice nearby. This color means that there's 1 patch of thin ice nearby. Bottom area never has thin ice. Good. Place cones on the thin ice and cracked ice. So the thin ice is the... Huh? This color means that there are no patches of thin ice nearby, and so that's the more thin. So those are thin, and then the... Huh? Alright.
Report all avalanches to the Avalanche Patrol.
Okay. All employees should remember that avalanches are a constant danger of this area. To avoid triggering an avalanche, don't make loud noises when in the backcountry. Always wear snowshoes when walking on snow that is potentially unstable. Report all avalanches or conditions conducive to avalanches to the Avalanche Patrol. I'd rather be Avalanche Patrol instead of a maid and a cook. That sounds more fun. Report any and all criminal activity observed in the vicinity of the Icicle Creek Lodge to Sheriff Mahinkin, maybe? Employees should remember that heat and moisture sometimes cause the door to the sauna to stick and should periodically check to make sure that no guests are stuck in there. No! Breakfast is served from 7 to 8:15. Lunch is served from noon to 1. Dinner is served from 6 to 7. For food preparation, please consult manual in the kitchen. So I'm literally going to be working all day. I'm not going to have time to solve a mystery.
This must be the key Ollie said he'd leave for me. And this must be a list of which guest is in what room. That'll come in handy.
I'm in the Quell room. Kala. Yanni. Guadalupe. That one's vacant. You gotta snoop while you work. Yeah, but that's like... I don't want to work. I'm here to snoop and... Do I have a key? Where's my key? Key. Maybe this key? Yeah. Wow. I sure brought a lot. Can I look at anything else in here? Nothing over there. Can't order room service because I'm the room service. Okay, so those are all the people. I mean, I gotta start cleaning now. Ooh. That's gonna do something later. He's gonna be spooky. Okay, that's an emergency exit. Cold warning. Temperatures can be extreme and dangerous. Check the lobby for cold weather cold weather warnings. And remember to bundle up. Icicle Creek Lodge. It's Chilly Willy. I don't like how there's no music. What's in here? The potty.
This must be where I drop the laundry bag after I'm done cleaning all the rooms. That's not what goes here.
I'm trying to shut it. I just go potty. I don't care what. Wait, there's no bathroom in my room. I hate that. And there's no music playing either. Okay. Got it.
Bone which Trapper Dan found near the lodge. He believed it came from a race of giants known as Rexes. The bone's not there. I wonder what happened to it.
Got stolen. So I gotta put my drink over here. I can't see. I don't even have shoes on. I just have socks. My wander.
Young and old alike have stayed at Icicle Creek Lodge throughout its 100-year history. Looks like some of the pictures are missing.
Trapper Dan's Needle. He built this
Trapper
monument
Dan's
not far
Needle.
from the lodge. Why he built it remains a mystery. The rugged setting of the lodge, while spectacular, also makes it prone to natural disasters. Avalanches are not uncommon, and hot spring cause ponds in the area to freeze unevenly. Because Icicle Lake is so remote, the Navy used it for research during World War II. So is it a real place? That would be kind of cool. Research during World War II. Bailey, check and see if Icicle Lake is real. Although Trapper Dan, who never married, probably found himself snowbound and totally alone for several weeks each winter, which no doubt explains some of the lodge's more eccentric features and furnishings, he was outgoing and intellectually curious, and often entertained celebrities at the lodge, including Teddy Roosevelt, Lizzie Applegate, Frederick Banning, Ernest Hemingway, and Marie Curie. Okay, hang on. Oh wait, what about this lodge, or if this guy was even real? Sometimes Nancy Drew puts, like, real historic stuff in there, so I never know. Daniel Weissnitz, aka Trapper Dan, started construction of what is known today as the Icicle Creek Lodge of 1894. It served as a center of operations until the winter of 1921, when he vanished without a trace. In 1934, the lodge was purchased by Abe Wentworth, who maintained it as a hunting lodge until Chantal Monique assumed ownership in 2006.
Trapper Dan, seen here with his pet pig, Mary.
In the early 20th century, Trapper Dan was famous throughout the Northwest Territories of Canada. His skill at trapping beavers, badgers, martens, fishers, minks, lynx, wolverines, and foxes was legendary. His pet pig, Mary. Lizzie Applegate. She's, like, everywhere. Suggestions from Lizzie Applegate, seen it right, reportedly came in handy when in 1905 a heavy pelt tax was levied on fur trappers, and Trapper Dan added hidden chambers, passageways, and hard-open locks to the lodge to facilitate a smuggling operation. I wonder what she did. She's in, like, a lot of the Nancy Drew games. Ooh. Oh, I wonder if I have to make them all the wolf or something. Okay, so that one moves independently. Those all move independently. Nope. Icicle Creek is a real creek in Washington. Okay. Is the lodge real? Hey, I did it!
Strange, it's empty.
Okay, so what about the raccoon? What's the name of the lodge again? Icicle Lodge, I believe? Okay, so it's not that. Alright, hang on. Let me Google. Google is my best friend. Okay, moose. I'm trying to remember which ones move stuff. Moose. That one moves stuff. That one moves it. Moose. 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 Okay, so it's not moose. I've done wolf, pig, raccoon, and moose. There's an Icicle Village Resort in Washington. I wonder what it... So it's probably not this... So this place probably isn't real, but... has some real stuff in the area. Ooh, ooh, that sounds so nice right now. Area man attacked by Wolverine. Sasquatch sightings hit 5-year low. Well, that's good. 4 people were forced to check out early from Icicle Creek Lodge after becoming violently ill. Edmund Farmdale, 41, his wife Ginny, 38, and their 9-year-old daughter Sue of Westwood, New Jersey. Betsy Stills, 58, of Calgary, Alberta, were admitted to Pinevale Hospital early yesterday morning with suspected food poisoning. Lab tests performed on food samples removed from the lodge confirmed its presence of salmonella bacteria in the potato salad all 4 had consumed. They are expected to make full recovery. Chantal Monique was at loss to explain how the potato salad would become contaminated. The same ingredients used to make potato salad were used in other dishes without any of their other guests becoming sick. However, Becky assures me the potato salad was never left sitting out at room temperature, and she should know she was my cook. None of our 4 victims, including the Stills, plan to return to the lodge upon their release from the hospital. If you ask me, the lodge is jinxed. Miss Monique better give a try to turn the lodge into some kind of hoity-toity spa while she still can. First the wolf, now this. I'm leaving, and she should too. Stills was referring to the lone wolf, which has been spotted several times within the past week in the Icicle Creek drainage because ranchers in the area have reported no increase in livestock predation. Authorities are urging hunters not to go after the wolf, contending they would pose a greater danger to the visitors to the backcountry than the wolf does. Okay. Ski industry headed downhill. Sorry. Maybe I shouldn't laugh at that. But it's kind of a... I like the grate. I like the little trees. Ah! But it's ironic. Because it's heading downhill. It's like a pun. Hello.
Well, hello there. You must be the
Why
new
is
maid
Harry
Ollie
Potter
told us
here?
about. I'm Bill Kessler. This
No,
guy's Lou
you're
Talbot.
Ron Weasley
Hey.
and Harry Potter.
What's your name again?
Nancy Drew. Just thought I'd come over and say hello.
Well, Lou here's a grad student. Art major of all things. You're probably gonna need a jackhammer and some hydrochloric acid to clean his room, eh?
Old Ron, young Harry. I mean, it looks like normal Harry and then old Ron.
Have you 2 been at the
I do
lodge
not
for
like
a
that
while?
guy's voice.
About a
He's
week, I
alright.
guess. I checked in right after he did. We sat down after breakfast one morning and discovered that this fox and geese game is pretty darn fun. I've been whipping his tail ever since.
Is this the first time you've been to the lodge?
Yep, sure is. I came for the ice fishing. Of course, knowing there's a renegade wolf running around is kinda dampened my enthusiasm.
You're fine. He's fine. The wolf's not gonna get you. He's just out there chilling. Literally.
Have you seen the wolf?
Just heard it. Every night since I've been here, in fact. Gets creepier each time. They should get rid of it, and the sooner the better. They didn't put up with wolves prowling around this place 40 years ago, and they shouldn't put up with them now.
What are you, Little Red Riding Hood? That wolf's not hurting anybody. People should just leave it alone.
You'll be singing a different tune when it has some little kid for breakfast, then has you for lunch.
Okay.
Not gonna happen, dude.
Trust
Yeah,
me,
dude.
if something bad can happen, chances are it eventually
You
will,
do know that
dude.
wolves eat people.
Hey, I know what you can
I
do.
don't think that
Shovel
they
the
just...
snow off the skating pond so we can do some speed skating. Lou
Uh.
here thinks he's faster than me.
You're like ancient. Of course I'm faster than you.
I don't
You
think
may
they
have
just
youth
go out of
on
their
your
ways
side,
to
my
just
friend,
eat
but
people.
I've been working construction since before you were born, which means I am more fit now than you will ever be. Get that pond shoveled so we can settle this, okay, kiddo?
Consider it done.
I want to play the game, though. But I don't think they just, like, go out of their way to eat people. I think they would have to be in, like, a desperate situation, you know? We're not their primary objective. So do I need to go up and like clean the rooms or something before noon? Oh, I remember shoveling the lake in this game on the Wii. Yeah, it stunk. Yeah, it sure did. Okay. Call of the Wild by Jack London. Okay, so am I supposed to like clean in here? Or... I'm so good. What else do I need to do? Will Mikey work on this? Dang it. I kind of vaguely remember the shoveling and it being hard.
Shoot, I can't clean this room yet. I don't have anything to put the dirty laundry in.
Well, where's the bag at? Where do I find the bag?
Chantal, this is my formal notice
Probably in
of
the laundry room.
resignation.
Yeah.
Please call me at 555-2383 if you expect any delay with a check. Elsa.
Are you gonna keep that written down so I can call it later? Laundry! My darling Elsa, remember how I told you that I love you more than anything? Well, that was true, but what's even truer is that I'm going to love you forever. Sometimes thinking about forever makes me dizzy, like when I start thinking about the sky and how it doesn't stop at the moon or the sun or even the Milky Way, but just keeps going and going and going and going. But when I think about you, forever seems totally cool because it's one thing to just keep going and going and going by yourself, but to keep going and going and going with somebody, that's awesome. Smiley face. Write me back as soon as you get this. I can't wait to see you next week. Love forever. L.
Looks like Elsa was having major boyfriend problems.
Dear Elsa, this time when I read your letter saying you weren't coming, I didn't get sad. I got mad. I can't believe you think working as a stupid maid at some stupid lodge for some stupid lady whose name I can't even pronounce is more important than spending time with me. If I didn't love you so much, I'd tell you to go take a flying leap. But since I love you more than anything, I just have to do something else, like maybe take your precious collection of troll dolls out of the box you stored in my garage and dump them down the disposal. Or maybe I'll sell them on eBay for a nickel apiece. Don't know how else to make you understand that I love you with all my heart and always will. L. His name is just L. He is abusive. I feel like that is abusive behavior. Just because she can't come over because she has to work and, I don't know, have a living to buy groceries and support herself, doesn't mean you can take her collection of troll dolls and put them down the garbage disposal. That's not okay. Dearest Elsa, you said in your letter that you love me forever. They love me forever back, but if that's true, why'd you put off coming here to see me? When I read you weren't coming, I stopped to look around because it just felt like somebody had walked up and stabbed me through the heart. I'm starting to get real jealous of that lodge you work at. You spend way, way, way more time there than you do with me, and I don't like it one bit. I can't help myself. I'm so in love with you, it's getting hard to see straight, and that's the truest thing I've ever told you. Come see me next week. You go totally and completely yours. Well, I don't like this guy. He's clingy. Maid duties. Cleaned up. When finished, dropped on your bag. Yeah. That's all the stuff. Icicle Creek. Guest lodge registered. Carl Jenkins from Chicago. He checked out. Yanni Volkstaya. Okay. Faringdale, with no first name. They're gone. William Kessler. That name's been around Nancy Drew a while too. Lou Talbot, sorry. Derek. Guadalupe. Previous year.
Contents deleted. Wonder why.
Alright. Indicates safe to go outside. Yellow and caution. There's a chance of hypothermia with prolonged exposure to the outdoor elements. Indicates dangers. High risk of hypothermia. Indicates extreme danger. Very high risk for hypothermia within seconds. Pinevale Hospital. Birds. Blows a comprehensive list of birds you see in the area, as well as the time of the year they're present. I don't know why I need that. Fish. I'm probably gonna have to go fishing. Sheriff, Pineville. Okay, well I'm gonna have to write down that other one from down there then later, because it's not gonna put it on my thing. Okay, so I am here. This is what blew up. That's the skating pond. That's the needle. Chicken Ridge. Icicle Lake. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Icicle Lake and then why it's called Creek. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna go back upstairs and start cleaning stuff because I only have an hour to do so. Okay, so this is a bed I already made. Was there anything else I needed to do? Where's my room? Pick up laundry. Enter and clean only the rooms. Make the bed, remove used towels. Okay, so I really just have to make the bed and get the used towels. Okay, can't snoop in there. Make the bed. Winter sports. So this must be Olivia Dorfman. This must be that one dude's room. With the ski dude. Doesn't really have anything I can snoop. They all got slippers. They all got their own little magazines. Unless this one's the one. No, this must be the other. The guy. The snow guy. Hates to lose. I expected to win and I always did. Knowing your enemy is the surest way to defeat him. I know some of my competitors better than I know myself. Pure water. Snow cubed. Bottled spring water. Ooh, cougar rifle. Some believes he studies his competitors so he can eliminate them. Environmental champion. Biathlon. Yeah, whatever. Bob Savage. Bob Savage. What a name. Oh, is there a note under there? 1111, make a wish. Oh wait, I already tried that. Oh. Okay, so what books? There's more jewels, but I guess I can't. Large machinery, safety protocols. Structural engineering. I don't know why there's no, like, music in this one. Usually there's background music playing. Oh, is that his pet piggy? Mary? Okay, I think I got all the rooms. Should I just go in? What does that do? Is that on everybody's door? Oh, I bet there's a color pattern that I would have to turn everybody's door to at some point. Don't know it yet.
That's not what goes here.
Okay, so that's done. Do I have to go cook something? What a creepy little basement. Ah! Hello?
Oh, no.
Is something wrong?
You You are what is wrong. Chantal said there would be no more guests to make noise at all hours and disturb my training. Yet what stands before me? A new guest.
No, I'm not a guest. I'm Nancy Drew, the new maid, and the new cook.
Forgive me. Allow me to start over. I am Yanni Vokstaya. I am here to train for the Eastern European Cross Country Championship. I spend my days doing interval work, drills, and isometric exercises. I follow a strict program, one painstakingly designed by a team of the best coaches in Fredonia. In fact, under no circumstances are you to use your key to let anyone into my room. My competitors are constantly spying on me, trying to steal my techniques.
I'm not going to spy on you.
I understand.
No, what you must understand is this. If anything is missing or so much as out of place in my room, you can expect a visit from me, and it will not be a pleasant one.
Have you ever seen the wolf while you were out training?
No, for which I'm very grateful. In my country, in Fredonia, it is said that
He
the
looks
gaze
like
of the
Spock
wolf
a
will
little
make
bit.
you go blind.
Yeah, he kind of looks like Spock if you like squint a little bit. So we got
You don't
Spock
really
and Harry
believe
Potter
that,
here.
do you?
They are creatures of infinite evil, and that is all I am going to say on the matter.
I hear that a major cross-country skiing competition may be held in this area in a couple of years.
This is very true. It will rival the Olympics.
Also, isn't cross country running? Why is he out in the snowy wilderness training to run? Oh, ski. Yeah, skiing. His cross country skiing. Remember that one like skiing and snowboarding game we used to have, or I guess I still have it as SSX3. That game was literally the best.
Could that be the real reason you came here to train?
As long as I have to train, why not train in the place where I must eventually put that training to use? As we say in Fredonia, I am simply milking two goats with one bucket. Besides,
That game was
my
awesome. I know.
competitors will stop at nothing to defeat me. I am forced to seek out and exploit every possible advantage open to me. I take no pride in some of the things I've done to bring victory to my country, but I have no choice.
That's all for now.
That's all for now.
Come back anytime.
I actually tried to go play SSX3. Actually, I did it for a long time. Like during COVID and a little bit after COVID, like lockdowns. I tried to go through and like 100% complete it again.
I'm just going to stand here and absorb the warmth.
That sounds so good right now. I'm so cold. It's cold outside. You know, I do have a fireplace that I could like make a fire, but oh, hello. But I don't want to burn my house down.
Need something?
You sound like Tex. Bailey. You want to look up
You
his
look busy.
voice for
What are
him?
you making?
I'm building something that's gonna solve all our problems. A wolf trap. One
Okay,
that'll
it's not
finish off
Tex,
that
never
thing
mind.
out there once and for all.
You think
Probably.
the wolf is causing the accidents?
His name's
Not a
Ollie.
doubt in my mind. Everything was A-OK till it showed up and started howling. It's bad luck, and something's protecting it. Something unnatural.
This guy's Ollie, and it sounds kind of... It's just how he said, need something. Sounded like Tex from Secret of Shadow Ranch. And I do know they use the voices for other characters because our good pal Ned, or more, he's more of our boyfriend Ned, he was also the voice of Dave the cowboy.
Why do you say that?
Yesterday I went looking for it. I tracked it and finally found it.
Maybe not
sitting
Dave the
across
cowboy,
creek,
but
not
the
20
guy-
yards away from me, just staring at me. So I raised my rifle, drew a bead, and fired. Easiest shot I've ever taken in my life. And I missed. So I fired again, and I missed, and then I missed again, and all the while it just sat there staring until finally it just stood up, walked toward the brush just as calm as could be, and disappeared. Wild animals just don't act like
It's a
that.
holograph.
And I just don't miss like that. There's something real weird about that wolf, and I ain't gonna rest till I get rid of it. So maybe we should just find something else to job out. You met my little girl yet?
No, but you mentioned that her name is Freddie?
Yep. Spends most of her time outside. She built herself a little snow fort. Just sits out there waiting for somebody to go by so she can pick a snowball fight with him. I keep asking her how she manages to stay warm all day, but she won't tell me. Says she's got a secret weapon. Yeah, she's something.
I'd make her come in so she doesn't get frostbite. But Ned's voice was one of the characters in what was that? It's like the third game, Message in a Haunted Mansion. He's the guy that sits in the carpenter guy in the basement.
Can you tell me more about the accidents that have been happening around here?
Nope, sure can.
But I kind of need to know.
Chantal and those lawyers of hers said I couldn't talk about them. Supposed to direct all questions to her. Sorry.
Great.
How long have you worked for Chantal?
About a year and a half. I was her first hire. Best hire, too. I could run this place single-handed if I had to, just like I'm doing now.
I think this is the only Nancy Drew game that has voice actors, and his name is Mark Schoen. Okay, well, it just sounded familiar, but maybe not.
Have you ever been in the guest lodge business before?
I tried my hand at it once. Long story short, didn't work out. But I've learned a whole lot since then. I could make it work now. Just need to find the right property, get my hands on enough cash to make a down payment, that's all.
Does my guy here want to own the Icicle Lodge or Icicle Creek Lodge or whatever this is? A wolf lodge? I don't know. Or is that a real place? I don't know. But does this man, does he keep doing all the bad stuff? So what's her face will sell it to her for cheap and then he can run it himself and that's what he really wants?
Does your wife, Freddie's mom, does she live here too?
In the summer she does,
Bold
but
of
in
you
the
to
winter she
assume they're
goes south.
married.
See, she's got this nerve condition that makes her real sensitive to cold.
Bruh, same.
Freddie'd like to go with her, but until Chantal stops putting off giving me that raise she promised me, sending Freddie south too is out of the question.
I used to be real
I'll
fine
let you
with
get
the
back to
cold.
work.
Good.
I could sit out in it all day long. Didn't bother me one bit. Got long COVID. Nerve damage. Can't stand the cold. I can hardly stand the cold anymore. Where's the laundry room? Okay, so there's the furnace. There's the sauna. I feel like you got the sauna down here. But it's like so unguest friendly and then you just come down here to the sauna. I wonder if they're like fixing it up. Can I change the temperature? Nah. I bet I get stuck in there at some point. Where am I supposed to go make food at?
No need to go in there till it's time to cook.
Not time to cook. Guess it's in there. I already did that. I think I've checked around here pretty good. Okay, let's do my checklist. Check out the case file folder on my desk to learn about my current...
Been there, done. Can't check that off. Can't check that off yet. Oops, haven't done that. Been there, done that. That's finished. That's finished. Been there, done that. Can't check that off yet. Oops, haven't done that.
So I need to go check out the case file folder in my room, and I need to call everybody. This one's my room. On my desk. Where's my desk? I can't go over there. Check out the case file folder on my desk to learn about my current assignment. Where's my case file? I don't have a desk. Was that the desk at the beginning of the game? Because it's definitely not here. Unless it's in my... Ah, Here it is. Hey, I gotta head out. Have fun and good luck. Well, good night. Thanks for hanging out for a while. I'm happy to be back in Nancy Drew again. I'm super excited. Thanks for hanging out for a bit. Alright. It's Icicle Creek Lodge. That's what it's called. Now I can mark that off.
Check.
Okay. Now let's call what's-her-face. I don't want to call Tino, but that's... I'm assuming Tino is going to be like my Ned or my Bess and George for like my hints and stuff. So that's kind of gonna... He's gonna be like my, my hint person. I'm assuming. Because I don't have like Bess or George or anything. I don't have a cell phone quite yet either. So we're starting to get into like the newer style for Nancy Drew. Like we have like this newer setup. And it's a little more sleeker than how it used to be. But we're still not quite to the cell phones yet. Which I'm kind of excited when we get to those ones, like the really newer Nancy Drew games, except like the brand new ones.
Hi, Chantal. It's Nancy Drew.
You know who's behind the accident?
Not
Why
quite
would I
yet.
know?
Oh.
I've been here for 20 minutes. Okay, about Tino. I'm not totally comfortable in consulting him in the case. I'd like to know more about the accidents. Well, we're stopping.
About
We're gonna start at the
Tino,
top.
I'm not totally comfortable with the idea of consulting with him on this case.
Why not? Two heads
Tino's
are
a
always
freak.
better than one, and
I'm just
find
kidding.
him to
He's
be
kind of a
very
weenie.
knowledgeable and kind of charming.
Is he still dating Lori?
Do you know what he did when we were on that train trip Laurie Gerard arranged?
He didn't go into a lot of detail, but he did say that that's all water under the bridge. In fact, I insist that if and when you're stumped about something, you ask Tino to help you out. That's what I'm paying him for.
See?
Agreed?
Agreed.
Told
Good.
ya. He'd be my little, my little cheat person. Not cheat, but you know, when I get stuck.
I'd like to know more about the accidents. I asked Ollie, but he said you said he wasn't allowed to talk about them.
I didn't mean he couldn't talk about them with you. Ugh. I'll give him a call. As for the accidents, the first thing that happened was the worst. The Faringdale family and Becky the cook all came down with food poisoning and had to be hospitalized. Somehow, the potato
Ooh.
salad got contaminated, although
You know what?
Becky
Potato salad
swears it
sounds
wasn't
really
because
good.
of anything she did. I cannot tell you how awful it was. All 5 people became violently ill at roughly the same time. But were they all in the same room? Of course not. They were spread out all over the lodge. Poor Elsa was cleaning for days.
Ugh.
And the odor? Oh my gosh. Anyway, then Carl Jenkins slipped on the stairs outside and broke his leg. Then Lou Talbot's window was broken. Then Elsa the maid's tires were slashed. Then the phone wires were cut. And then... Oh yeah, and then the Southwaites were almost overcome by fumes when gas started leaking into the sauna.
Huh?
So, who's suing you?
No one yet. But my lawyers are afraid it's just a matter of time and are trying to figure out what preventative measures to take.
Sorry, try and get comfy.
Did you know that some photos are missing from the display case in the lobby?
Really? Last I looked, they were all there. I think.
The caption for them says something like, "Young and old have stayed at Icicle Creek Lodge."
I can't remember what they were pictures of, and I sure don't know why they'd be missing.
That bone trapper Dan found is missing from its case, too.
First the accidents, now someone's stealing from me? Nancy, you've got to find out what's going on there. If you don't, I'll never be able to convince my dad I'm not a loser. Ever.
Maybe you are a loser because you're not even here. I'm here.
How come the entries for last year were deleted from the guest register?
They've been deleted?
That's what the computer says. Contents deleted.
Well, I didn't delete them. Freddie.
Ollie's daughter?
Freddie.
Has she done other
Like
things
Freddie
like that?
Fish.
No, but you know
I
how
love Freddie
kids
Fish.
are these days. Always hacking into computers, programming them to spread viruses and steal passwords and blow up the world.
I think that's only in movies. Besides, pretty much all this person had to do was press the delete key.
I still say it was Freddie. idiotic. I think it hurt her feelings. But she'd just gotten done plastering me with snowballs. What'd she expect me to say? That felt great. Do it again?
As a child.
The guests that are in the lodge now, did any of them stay here last year?
Let's see. Lou Talbot stayed here last summer, but only very briefly. His car had broken down and he was waiting for a tow truck. Oh, and Yanni, he was here last winter. He and his trainer, they were checking out places to train. They didn't stay long either.
I wonder if he tried to delete it so people wouldn't know
Has
he'd
anyone
been here
talked to you about
before.
the World Championship cross-country skiing competition that's going to be held somewhere in this area year after next?
That is something I am not at liberty to discuss.
In other words, the answer is yes.
I didn't say that. Why do you ask?
That would tend to make Icicle Creek Lodge a very desirable piece of real estate, wouldn't it?
If the championship is held nearby, which as far as I know, still hasn't been decided. You think someone's been causing these accidents to run me out of business so they can buy the lodge from me on the cheap?
It's
That's
a
what I'm
thought.
thinking of Mr. Man downstairs.
Is it true that you promised Ollie a raise, but you haven't given it to him yet?
He told you that? I can't believe it.
Meaning...
Okay, I mentioned to Ollie once that I thought he maybe deserved a raise, and now every time I turn around, he's all like, "Where's the raise you promised me? Where's the raise you promised me?" Doesn't he realize I have a few other things to think about right now? I swear, sometimes that crabby little whiner drives me nuts.
That's it for now.
One more thing. Ask Yanni if it would be all right if I used his name and picture on the Icicle Creek Lodge website. I mean, when I finally have a website, it would be great publicity, okay?
Sure.
Good. Talk to you soon.
Okay, I don't think I want to call anybody else right now. I could, but I don't want to sit here on the phone for forever. Let's go outside and see who's all out there. Is there more stuff? All the little coats. I'd be afraid that, like, some of my stuff would get stolen. Caution. Okay, so it's cold, but not, like, terrible. So I just have to watch out.
Halt! Who goes there?
Nancy Drew?
Nancy Drew shall not pass unless and until she proves herself worthy.
And how does she
And
do
is-
that?
By hitting the snow princess 10 times.
Is Nancy the voice of her,
no
too?
Ice balls.
What are ice balls?
Snowballs made of ice. If you get hit with one, it can knock you out. So don't throw any or I'll tell my dad.
You must be Ollie's daughter, Freddie.
I am the snow princess. Prepare to defend yourself.
How do I...
You have defeated the snow princess.
That was like the best noise.
The face from a clock, it's all melted. Part of the timing device that was used to trigger the bomb that blew up the bunkhouse, maybe?
Maybe? Can I have it? Oh, it's all gone. It's kind of cute. To Icicle Lake. Oh, my cold thingy went way down. If I go in here, though, will it, like, warm me back up?
A nice fishing shack.
Ooh, yay,
A
okay.
nice warm one at that.
Ooh! I caught me a big old fish. What am I gonna do with that? I just throw it back? I want a can! Where'd my fish go? Okay, so if I need to, I can always come back in here and warm up. Wait, so is this not where the skating pond is? I guess not. I was so cold. Okay, so that's the bunkhouse. That's Icicle Lake. No, I don't.
I better not follow this trail until I know for sure where it goes.
I want to go in the basement. Thanks for visiting. Ooh, can I get on that? I'm gonna be able to use that at some point. I have to. So there's the skating pond, but I should probably warm up before I go to any of those places. Where's the door to get in? How do I get back inside? There, okay.
Ah, much better. I was really cold.
Yep.
Nancy, Chantal's calling.
But I want to go outside.
Ollie says he had to cook lunch. That's your job, remember? Maybe you should just go to the kitchen right now so you can be all ready to cook the next meal, okay?
What time? Use the frying pans only for quesadillas and omelets. Salmon. 2 eggs, 3 yellow peppers. Salmon and or salad. Cook salmon on the griddle, remove one transparent pink orange. Put extra salad and green salad bowl on top of the lettuce. All salads are to be topped with water. Oh. Salmon and or salad. So they just wanted a salad. So put in lettuce. 2 eggs, 3 yellow peppers. One tomato, 3 spinach, 1 tomato, 3 spinach, 3 carrots, 1 cucumber. These carrots, and 3 croutons.
Order up.
Okay. I don't think there's a time limit on here either. 2 salmon, 1 salad. Okay. 1 egg, 2 yellow peppers, 1 egg, 2 yellow peppers, 2 tomatoes, 2 spinach, 2 tomatoes, 2 spinach, 2 carrots, 2 cukes, 2 carrots, 2 cukes, salad. Boom.
Order up.
2 salmon and 1 salad. probably do these faster because they want salmon too. Those done. So, salad. And they want 1 egg, 2 yellow peppers. 1 egg, 2 peppers. 1 tomato, 1 spinach. 1 mater, 1 spinach, 1 anchovy. 3 carrots, 2 cukes. And 2 croutons.
Order up.
So this guy wants 1 salad, 1 egg, 1 pepper, 1 spinach, egg, pepper, spinach, anchovy, 3 carrot, 3 cuke, anchovy, 3 carrot, 3 cukes, 1 crouton.
Order up.
Okay, 2 salmon, 2 salmon. And then 1 salad and 1 salad. Alright, he wants 2 egg. So 2 egg, and this one wants 1 egg. 2 egg, 1 egg. 1 pepper, 1 pepper, 2 peppers, pepper, 2 peppers, 2 maters, 1 mater, 2 mater, 1 mater, 1 spinach, 2 spinach, spinach, 2 spinach, no anchovies, 2 anchovies. 1 carrot, 3 carrots, carrot, 3 carrots, 2 cukes, 1 crouton, 3 cukes, 2 crouton, 2 cukes, 3 cukes, 1 crouton, I forgot 2 croutons.
Order up.
Cool. So what time do I have to?
Been there. Still need been there, done that. Oops, haven't done that. Oops, still need to do that. Can't check that off yet. Check. Can't check that off yet.
Okay. So 6:30 at night. So is it too cold to go outside? Yep. Alright, so let's call the victims. So, let me get out my handy dandy Nancy notebook and see what we're working with. So, 555 2383 2383. Alright, so this is Elsa. So I can't call all of the... I guess the other guests would be in the computer.
And pick me up a double while you're at it, okay? Yo, what's up?
Is this Elsa Sybilhoff?
Used to be. Now it's just Sybil.
Sybil?
Sybil. That's what I'm going to call myself when I audition for Canadian Idol.
Okay.
You're a singer?
Rockstar. At least I'm about to be. Who's this?
My name's Nancy Drew. I'm calling from the Icicle Creek Lodge. I hear you had some tire problems while you were here?
Oh, yeah, right. It was that wolf. I heard it howling all night, and the next morning I went outside, and it just ripped my tires apart, every single one of them. That place is jinxed. I had to quit. Working there was just plain dangerous. So, if you're trying to deny my unemployment claim, forget it. I had every right to leave that job.
No, I'm just trying to get additional information, that's all.
Oh, well, bad stuff was happening all over the place up there. One guy fell down the stairs and broke his leg, his whole family got food poisoning, and now I hear they got bombs going off up
Bombs.
there. It's just a bad place to work, you know?
Sounds like my
My
last job.
unemployment claim is totally legit.
Okay.
Your tires getting all torn up like that didn't have something to do with L, did it?
L?
L, as in I'm going to sell your collection of troll dolls on eBay?
You found his stupid letters.
Larry.
Okay, so it was Larry. My insanely jealous ex-boyfriend. He got all crazed when I couldn't take time off to visit him and slashed my tires, the psycho. I blamed it on the wolf so I'd have a legitimate reason to quit and get on the pokey for a while. I just needed some time off and some cash, just enough to jumpstart my career, you know? Because I got talent, I really do. But you're right, I shouldn't have lied like that. Look, I'll contact the unemployment office and tell them the truth, okay?
Good idea. What happened to Larry?
All I know is he's finally out of my life. Take it from me. Do not ever, ever, ever think for 1 second that having a jealous boyfriend is in any way, shape, or form a good thing. Because it's not. It's the worst. Got that, Nanook?
Nancy.
In fact, I'm writing a song about it. It's called Slash Your Jealousy, Spare My Tires. Get it? Spare My Tires. I'll probably sing it on Canadian Idol. Hey, you want to hear it?
No. In fact, I'd better get going. Good luck on the show, though, and thanks for the advice.
Anytime.
She seems fun. Okay, so I need the other guests that were here. It's this Lou guy. So that one's 213 555 2063. Do I need to call all of these people then? I don't really want to call all of them. I think it's just the ones that... He's still here though. Lou's the one that's over there, so maybe I don't have to call Lou. So what I'm going to do instead of writing all these down, I'm going to take a picture of all the phone numbers. And we're going to give them all a little call. Okay, let's see. Start out at the top, which is Carl. See if he answers.
Hello?
Hi, is this Mr. Jenkins?
Yeah, this is Carl. Nuts. Missed you.
Well, my name is Nancy Drew. I heard that you had an accident at Icicle Creek Lodge and wondered if you could tell me a little more about it.
Not much to tell. Ha! Take that, Captain Keen! I went there to do a
Captain
little ice
Keen.
fishing, and I slipped going down some stairs and fractured my tibia in 2 places. Can't work, can't go out. All I can do is sit around and play this stupid video game. Oh, no, you don't!
Do you know why you slipped on those stairs?
Yeah, they were covered with ice. I was lucky I didn't fracture my skull. Ah, yes, yes! Hey, look, I'm about 4 laser strikes away from ruling the Gargoolian Galaxy, so I gotta go, okay? You got any more questions? Check with the people at the lodge. Gotcha!
Alright, there goes that guy. Let's see what else. Who else I could call? He's here, so there's probably no point in calling him. But let's just go down the list anyways. He's probably not going to answer since he's in the basement. Yeah. He's not going to answer. Anyways, let's go to the next one. Okay. And this one is William Kessler. I gotta see what time I'm supposed to cook too. Okay, so I don't think this guy's gonna answer. I don't remember which one. Lou is here, but we can try. So I'm assuming this one's not going to answer either, because I'm pretty sure Lou is in the other room. I'm pretty sure Lou is the Harry Potter guy. What about Derek?
Hello?
Hello?
I've got it, sweetheart.
Hi, is this Brenda and Derek Southwaite?
Yes, it is.
Is this a solicitation?
Honey, you're so suspicious.
Only because you can be way too nice for your own good, darling.
I'm not selling anything. I just want to ask you about your recent stay at Icicle Creek Lodge.
You mean Gassicle Leak Lodge?
Oh, very clever, sweetie. Gas was leaking from so many places while we were there, it's a wonder the place didn't blow sky high.
I heard something about your almost being overcome by fumes in the sauna.
Well, we had just gone ice skating, so we decided to warm up in the sauna. So we were sitting in there, and everything was fine until both of us started feeling a little woozy.
We started feeling a lot woozy.
And the next thing we knew, that Russian skier came in.
Actually, I think he was Slovakian.
The point is, he told us he smelled gas and thought we should get out, so we did.
Barely. By that point, the fumes were making us both ill, if you know what I mean.
That poor skier. By the time he helped us get out of there, he was almost as green as we were.
Awful experience.
Horrible. And it was our honeymoon.
At least the owner had the decency to give us a full refund.
Oops, the shuttle's here, sweetheart. We're off to Aspen. Kind of a second first honeymoon.
Long story short, if you're thinking about going to Icicle Creek Lodge, don't.
Well, I appreciate the advice. Have fun.
Oh,
That's why they're so gross and gooey.
Bye.
Blech. All right, last number. But also, I think they're here, but I still haven't seen them. Oh, wait. Wrong. That's the wrong number. Here we go. I just thought the 3 was an 8 for a second. Phone rings, but no one answers. So the other ones could have just rang and rang and rang. Okay. Well, I also needed to call the sheriff. I know it's no fun to just sit here and call everybody on the phone for forever, but I might as well just get all the phone calls out of the way now. 403. I don't remember what I pressed. So 403 555 7827. So I talk to the sheriff about the clock.
Sheriff's office, this is Mohican.
Mohican.
Hi, this is Nancy Drew at the Icicle Creek Lodge. We met the other night when you were investigating the bunkhouse explosion.
Oh, yeah, that bright kid from the States. What do you need?
Well, I found a melted clock face close to where the bunkhouse used to be, and I wondered if it could have been what triggered the explosion. You know, the timer.
I found that clock face, too. Left it there because any fingerprints on it would have melted away along with everything else. And besides, Ollie Randall said all the room clocks at the lodge looked like that. Could have been one that was in the bunkhouse to begin with.
Oh, right.
You shouldn't go poking around on your own like that. There could still be explosives lying around. Although, I hear it takes a pretty big bang to set off C4.
C4?
Is that the type of bomb?
Explosive, and that's what blew up the bunkhouse. Lab result came in less than an hour ago.
C4, isn't that type of energy drink or something?
Did the lab results show anything else?
Nope.
Unfortunately, that bunkhouse wasn't particularly well made, so when it exploded, pretty much everything got melted into a blob or blown to smithereens or burned to a crisp.
Yee.
That C4 plastic explosive stuff, I'm assuming it's not something you can just buy at your basic hardware store?
No, but it's not that difficult to get. Well, not if you're in the military or
Kinda
do
like-
any kind of demolition. In Eastern Europe, it's called
Kinda right.
Semtex. It's not that hard to handle either. For somebody who's had training in explosives, it's a piece of cake.
So who around here would have had training in explosives? Any
Do you
military
need some
dudes
kind
around?
of permit to hunt wolves around here?
No, ma'am.
You mean Ollie Randall can go after that white wolf that's been hanging around outside the lodge and just shoot it?
Yes, ma'am. It's always open season on wolves out here. You can kill as many of them as you want.
Somehow that doesn't seem right.
Well, the animals wolves go after don't have a problem with it, I can guarantee you that.
Bye.
I'll let you get back to work.
Have a good day.
Do I need to call the hospital too? I probably need to call the hospital and see if they have any information on the infamous potato salad incident. Though, working at a hospital, I know that legally you're not really allowed to
All our doctors and nurses
give
are
out that
busy
information.
Right now. Please try again later. Thank you.
Also, the phone call would not go straight to the doctors. The doctors actually usually do not answer phone calls to the public. How do I know that? Because I'm the one that answers the phone. Nurses might talk to people. Doctors, not usually.
Hey, Nancy! I was wondering when your number there was gonna show up on caller ID. This is Tino Balducci. Remember me?
Yes.
From that last train to Blue Moon Canyon we went on?
My
I'm the one who
favorite
helped you find
Nancy
that
Drew game.
long-lost treasure.
You didn't help
I'm not
me.
sure helped is the right word, Mr. Balducci.
Please, call me Tino.
Ah,
In fact, Tino, I'm a little surprised you're still in law enforcement, considering some of the unethical, if not illegal,
Drop my
stunts you
squeezy ball,
pulled
sorry.
back then.
Hey, that's all behind me. Ancient history. Water under the bridge. So, looks like we're gonna be working together on this sabotage thing, huh?
Looks like.
Well, you'll be happy to know that I'm working on something that'll pretty much crack this case
Are you?
wide open. But in the meantime, what can I do you for?
oh.
I'm curious, how do you know Chantal?
Friend of a friend heard about all the problems she was having up there and immediately figured she could use my crime-solving expertise. So I gave her a call, we had lunch, we hit it off, and bingo.
You're just not
I
having
got
too many
myself a
clients
new
because you're
client.
doing illegal
How
stuff.
many clients do you have?
I have enough. I mean, you know, you go spreading yourself too thin in this business, and the next thing you know, crime out the wazoo. Hey, look, you sure you don't need a hint or something?
Not yet.
Maybe later.
Oh. Well, Chantel hired me to be at your disposal, so you know where to find me. Arrivederci.
Bye.
I want to try to go the whole game without using my good pal Tino because he really isn't my good pal. Anything else in here? Okay. So I don't know if there's much else I can do. I can't go outside right now. Let's see.
That's finished.
Did that. Contact the victims.
Can't check that off yet. Oops, oops. Haven't done. Can't check that
Okay.
off yet.
Have all the two pictures. Introducing myself to all the guests.
Oops, haven't done that.
So I gotta find the last guest. Man, I want to be next to a fire right now. Ooh, can I play? Can't play now? I want to play. Everybody in bed? It's only 7:30. Like, goodness gravy. I mean, yeah, I'm a night owl, but like 7:30 isn't late even tonight, like to normal people's standards. So what? I don't need to do that. What room is... Oh, I didn't have to go back in here. Can I knock? To talk to people? Because I haven't talked to this person. Is she the one? Why do I assume? I can just go in there. Where is she? Because I can't go outside right now. Roasty toasty.
Oh, before I forget, Chantal called. Told me I can answer any questions you might have about those accidents after all. Guess she changed her mind.
How do you explain what happened to Carl Jenkins, the former guest who slipped on the stairs and broke his leg?
Can't explain it. One minute those stairs were clear and dry, next minute they're slick with ice and he's lying at the bottom of them.
You're positive they were clear and dry?
Yep, chipped every bit of frozen snow off of them myself. You ask me, somebody iced those stairs down on purpose. 'Cause it wasn't nothing I did, no sir. No sir.
Okie dokie.
That's all the questions I had.
See you later.
See ya. That was a horrible
How can
noise.
I help you?
Chantal would like to use your name and picture on her website when she gets it up and running. Would that be okay?
I am sorry, but no.
Oh, well, so much for that. I have disturbed you long enough.
Kavichinaya.
Yeah, back at you. So do I just, like, go to bed now? Can't go outside. Extreme danger.
Go outside in sub-zero temperatures? I don't think so.
I wouldn't want to either. Okay, well, if I go in my room, go to bed. I suppose. Well, what time do I have to do the food? 7 a.m., noon to 1, and 6 to 7. I'm going to write that down so I remember that I have to come back and do that. So, 7 a.m., noon, and 6 p.m. That's the only time. There. I was confused. I'm like, how do I set this? I'm glad I don't use any towels. Okay, so I need to go get the bag. And I have an hour before I have to cook.
Long as it's not time to cook, I might as well stay out of the kitchen.
Okay, so let's go clean the rooms. Man, why is everybody up so early? Nothing new in here. I wonder if I keep checking on those, if I can eventually get in. Why do you have a beaver on there? Okay. Been snooping, not seeing anything new.
I'd better wait. If I unlock the door and someone's inside, yikes.
Oh, it says please do not disturb. Okay. Wow, I really did not need an hour to clean everything up before I go. It's still extreme danger outside. So did I not call somebody? Still can't find what's-her-face. My good pals aren't here either. Ugh. I have to wait until 7 a.m. and there's no one to talk to. And the box is empty. I don't want to go up here. These guys down here at 6 a.m. Oh, I can snoop.
What you need?
Nothing.
That's all the questions I had.
See you later.
Making a bear trap? That was probably a wolf trap. Man, this sauna sounds nice. Or a hot tub. Playing this game at this time of the year is making me even more cold. Because it is, in fact, freezing outside right now. Hello, bear. Maybe I should just go upstairs and, like, set the alarm to 7 a.m. So I can, like, do stuff. Oh, there's so much. Alright. Breakfast. Guests may order French toast, an omelet, and or Canadian bacon. French toast and Canadian bacon should be cooked on the griddle. Omelets should be cooked in a frying pan. Make sure all food is thoroughly cooked before moving it from the griddle or frying pan. French toast and omelets should be golden brown. Canadian bacon should be lightly browned. When making omelets, simply add any ingredients in the pan. Fold the omelet after extra ingredients have been added. Okay. French toast, an omelet, and or Canadian bacon. Alright. 3 French toast, 1 Canadian bacon, and 1 omelet. Okay. I'm waiting because I don't want to, like, burn something. Okay, so an omelet. It needs 2 bacon, 1 spinach. 2 bacon, 1 spinach, 1 cheese, and 1 green peppers. 1 cheese, green peppers. Oh, so I can add stuff in. It doesn't have to go there until... Okay.
Order up.
That makes sense. Okay. So then I can take as long as I need to put the ingredients in. 3 French toast, 3 Canadian bacon. And he wants an omelet. So I can start the omelet while I'm waiting. And then 1 bacon, 2 spinach. Okay, so 2 spinach and 1 green peppers. I can start this guy's 3 French toast and 2 Canadian bacon.
Order up.
And this guy wants no omelet.
Order up.
And then this guy wants 1 French toast and 1 Canadian bacon, and that is it. French toast, 1 Canadian bacon. 2 French toast, 2 Canadian bacon. This one wanted 1 French toast, 1
Order
Canadian
up.
bacon. This one 2 French toast, 2 Canadian bacon. Right? But I already have the 2 French toast. This one wants 1 French toast. Okay, 1 French toast. This one wanted 2 French toast, 2 Canadian bacon, and 1 omelet. And this one wants 1 French toast and 1 omelet. So I think this one, so I just need the omelets now. So this one wants 3 bacon, 1 spinach, 2 cheese, 1 green pepper, 1 olive. No. I'm going to start frying that. This one wants 2 spinach, 1 cheese, 2 spinach, 1 cheese, 2 green peppers.
Order up.
2 olives. French toast. Almost done. Cook faster. Alright, now everybody is fed. I wonder if those are the times I can make it back for. As long as I'm back for between those time frames, it should be fine, right? Okay, so it's cold, but I can go outside, so I'm gonna try to go to the lake now and shovel that off. Alright, let's go to Trapper Day Inn. That sounds fun. It's not that far.
That must be Trapper Dan's needle. What's this doing here? Strange. It's halfway in and halfway out. This thing must open up somehow.
How? Okay, so I'm not going to be able to do it now. I can't go, like, around. So I can't do anything with that yet. But I don't have anything to, like, pry it open. Alright, so let's head back. We'll figure that out later. I can hear the wolf out there howling and carrying on. Alright, so let's go warm up really fast.
I feel warmer already.
Let's go back out. but we need to go to the skating pond and ice or shovel that off. It's like Minesweeper.
Guess I better get this pond shoveled off.
So that means there's one close to it.
Yes, but I'm okay now. I just got a little wet and cold. Actually, I got really cold. My lips turned this really interesting shade of violet.
You're
Whoops.
supposed to be investigating accidents, not having them.
I know. I'll be more careful next time. I promise.
I'd like to believe that, Nancy, but I just can't afford to. I'm in enough trouble with my insurance company already.
You don't mean...
Oh, but I do mean. You're fired.
You have me shoveling the ice out here. I should have taken a picture of how to do
Guess
it.
I better get this pond shoveled off.
I wonder if it'll be the same way. So, like, I know that's one. There's probably another one here. Okay, so that's good. So this section's pretty... So is there like... I'm confused. So that means there's two around them. I'm assuming. There's only 3 left. Okay, so those are good. So there's a second one. So I'm assuming it's there.
That ought to do it.
Okay.
Wait a second. Those look like wolf tracks. Maybe I should find out where they go.
Yeah. Find out where those wolf tracks go. All the way back here to the Trapper Dan's needle? And I'm not even getting that cold because it wants me to go on this. Chicken Ridge? Excuse me?
Sounded like an explosion. What's that noise? Oh no!
How is this my fault?
I'm buried in snow. I've got to dig myself out before I run out of air. I'll never make it. I can barely breathe. Someone's up there. Help! I'm down here, right under you. Can you hear me? Help! I can't breathe. You heard me. Thank goodness.
It's a puppy. It's the puppy.
Easy. It's okay. I'm not
Hi,
real happy
puppy.
about the situation either.
Hi, puppy. You're not a bad puppy. You're a good puppy.
It's gone, but thanks to that hole it dug, I can breathe again. Now if I can just pull myself out.
You're a good puppy. Okay, so that's not my fault. It's not. They're not gonna get like.
Go back to Chicken Ridge and risk getting caught in another avalanche? I don't think so.
I can hear my actual puppy downstairs barking. She's not happy. She's not happy because she's not up here with me. There's the explosion.
This must have been made by the explosion I heard. A fossil. Cool.
Can I have it?
Wonder what kind of rocks those are.
Take it. Or just leave it. Hey, there's some tracks. I'm probably getting real chilly. Probably need to go inside. And I probably need to report the avalanche to the avalanche people.
Ah, much better. I was really cold.
Okay, we're just the avalanche people. So it's 403-555 2006. That's the avalanche. Nope. 403. There better be secret tunnels that I can run around in here. Love me some
Avalanche
good
Patrol, what's
secret
your location?
I'm
tunnels.
calling from the Icicle Creek Lodge, but I wanted to report an avalanche at Chicken Ridge.
Anyone injured or trapped?
Not anymore.
We'll check it out. Thanks for the heads up. Hey, wait a minute. You know Ollie Randall?
The handyman here at the lodge?
He's also on the patrol. Do me a favor and tell him that the explosives training in Calgary has been postponed till next month.
Oh.
Explosives training?
Sometimes
Oh.
the patrol has to use explosives to bring down unstable snow. Yearly training sessions are mandatory. Ollie'll know what I'm talking about.
I'll tell him.
Appreciate it.
One more
All
thing.
he knows about
Have any
the
of you guys been
explosives.
setting off explosives anywhere near the Icicle Creek Lodge recently?
Nope, sure haven't.
Well, thanks. Bye.
Maybe Ollie's out here exploding things, but they probably want that to be like a red herring, so we think it's Ollie. Hey, there they are.
Hey, excellent job on the snow shoveling, eh? We had ourselves one fine time out there because of you, especially Lou here.
I beat him 5 times.
Good job, Lou.
By the slimmest of margins. What's up, kiddo?
Are you by any chance related to Rolf Kessler, the
That's-
guy who
I knew
used
the
to build
Kessler name
carousels
was
around the turn of the
From
last
somewhere, I
century?
couldn't remember.
No idea.
Well, I'll let you get back to beating Lou.
Okie dokie.
Okie dokie. I say that all the time. I still haven't met the other person. Ollie Ollie. Need to tell you.
Nancy, I am glad to see you.
Are you all right? You seem upset.
You must listen. I was outside skiing very fast, as usual, and suddenly, boom! Snow, dirt, rocks, everything went flying into the air right in front of me. There is a mad bomber on the loose.
Mad bomber. You think it was a bomb?
You think it was a bomb?
I do.
Of course it was a bomb. My competitors bombed the bunkhouse thinking I would be so frightened that I would abandon my training and leave. Only I wasn't frightened. So now they are trying to bomb me.
Do you think they're responsible for all the accidents that have been happening around here as well?
My competitors and the governments behind them, they are as
government.
desperate as they are ruthless. They are capable of anything. They can operate anywhere in the world, under all conditions. It would not surprise me if someone right here in the lodge is right now under their employ.
It's probably
But
me.
to them, I
I'm
say,
hired
"Pa!"
by the
They
government.
do not scare me.
Pa!
I'm the best cross-country skier in the world. I will neutralize their petty threats with my excellent strength,
Pa!
skill, and speed. I am sorry. Enough about my problems. Did you want something?
Nope.
I've disturbed you long enough.
Kavichinaya.
Alright, make sure there's nobody trapped in the sauna. Nobody's trapped in the sauna.
What you need?
The Avalanche Patrol asked me to tell you that the explosives training session in Calgary has been postponed till next month.
Well, hallelujah. I didn't really want to go anywhere until I finished off that wolf. Now I won't have to.
So you're on the Avalanche
so you're
Patrol,
on the Avalanche
huh?
Patrol, huh?
Yep. Dang.
That's
I just remembered.
suspicious.
Patrol wants me to keep an eye on Skookum Ridge for the next couple of weeks. Here. There's the key to the snowmobile. Take it out to Skookum Ridge and see if there's been an avalanche.
You want me to check it out?
Seat it so you don't
Ooh.
have to worry about the cold. Make sure you call the patrol and give them a report when you're done. You can handle that, can't you?
You bet.
You bet.
Good.
Yeah.
2 more things. That Bill Kessler guy's getting bored being the only one around here doing any ice fishing. He wants competition. So if he says anything to you, just remember that Chantal wants you to keep the guests we got happy. Other thing is, a cold snap's on its way. You think it's cold now? Just wait. Gotta be
Oh,
real
great.
careful anytime you're outside.
Great.
So,
This game
we're
is
done
making
here?
me cold.
Have you ever seen Trapper Dan's needle?
Course.
Do you know if there's a way to get into it?
Don't know, don't really care. Maybe something in that display up in the lobby will tell you what you want to know.
Okay.
I'll get out of your hair now.
If you need anything, just holler.
Holler. What do I holler at you? Is that like a different...
I should put on a coat before I go outside.
It is different stairs. Okay, because it was weirding me out earlier. I'm like, why? Okay, so I'm gonna have to do something with that. And then there's the bone. I'm gonna need these later. something about these service center. Okay. Served as center of operations till the winter of 1921, when it vanished without a trace, and then 1934 large orders by Abe Wentworth, who maintained as a hunting lodge. Okay, that's not what I need. Natural dangers. Navy uses research World War II. That's not what I want. Reportedly, K would Haiti in 1905, a heavily built tax was levied on for trappers. Trapper Dan had hidden chambers, passageways, and hard to open locks and lodges to facilitate smuggling operations. So that's probably what the needle is. Some sort of weird lock I need to try to get into. Okay. Trapper Dan, seen here as pig, famous throughout Northern Canada. That's not what I... Where's the one about his needle? Trapper Dan, who never married, to Leland for several weeks. Entertained celebrities. Yeah, that's great. What about the needle, though? Monument not from the lodge. What built it remains a mystery. So that's probably what it is. Some sort of lock that I gotta figure out how to get open.
Nancy! Hey, got a proposition for you. Since Lou here's too chicken to go mano a mano with me out there in the ice fishing shack.
Snowshoeing's my thing, dude. Besides, it's animal cruelty.
Gimme a break. You ever been ice fishing?
Yeah, like
As a
yesterday.
matter of fact, I have.
Excellent. Here's the deal. I need some competition, so I want you to go out there and try to catch a bigger fish than I caught yesterday, which means you gotta catch a 2-foot northern pike. Now, it's a bit of a hike out to the lake, but the shack is solar heated, so it's nice and warm inside. So what do you say, kiddo? You game?
Anything to make you guests happy.
Atta girl.
Okay, so I gotta figure out what a northern pike is.
I'd better get going.
Drop by any time.
So what does a northern pike look like? Where's the fish one? Northern pike. Alright. Alright, let's see what my little checklists say.
Still need to do
haven't
that.
Found what's her
Can't
face.
check that off yet. Still need to do that. Oops. Been there, done that. That's finished. Been there, done that. That's finished.
I need to do that, and I need to do that. Okay. I wonder if I can find her in her room or something. Or she's just not going to show up right now. What was her room? The berries. She's just not in here. So I need to go. Let's go check out the... It's super dangerous, so that's good. I'm gonna get cold real fast. But it's got a heated seat, so it's fine. Ooh, do I get to control it? I just gotta, like, avoid all the stuff. Snowman! Oh, stole my freaking kidney. If you get that reference, you're awesome. If not, shame on you. Oh. Well.
The sign's not buried, so I guess there hasn't been an avalanche.
That's all? That's it? All that work for nothing? I look like a spider. One of those creepy jumping spiders. Ow. There are so many snowmen out here. I wonder if I ran it too much into the rocks, if it would explode. Just see like a little bomb. Yay! Nice and toasty. Do I need to go anywhere else out here? Oh, I do need to go ice fishing.
I better not follow this trail until I know for sure where it goes.
Halt! By order of the Snow Princess, you shall not pass!
Ouch. Got me. Oh, I shouldn't make the fun noise.
So you may pass.
It's gonna be chilly on the way out here, but it's fine.
I'm starting to get really cold.
You're fine.
Oh my gosh. It looks like someone came in here and just wrecked everything, including the fishing gear. So much for catching a 2-foot northern pike. Left behind by whoever trashed this place, maybe? 202-555-7237. That's a U.S. phone number.
202-555-7237. Oh, I could keep it, so I probably didn't need to...
I can't fish without a hook and line.
Anything else to, discover in here? Anything? Well...
Can't check that off yet. Still need to do check. Check.
Look around the ice fishing shack. Okay. Introduce myself. I still can't find her.
Still need to do that.
I don't know who else I need to contact. Why do
It is really, really cold out here.
Yeah. I'm gonna go back inside, Nancy. Don't worry.
Much better. I was really cold.
Can't you put on some extra layers now that it's absolutely freezing?
Somebody left me a note.
Nancy. It's unread. Nancy, I really like playing snowball fights with you, but I'm afraid you won't want to play with me anymore. If you play with me and win, I'll give you my top secret way I can stay out in the cold for so long. Freddie. Aw, I made a little friend. The note looked creepy. Oh, I gotta call the snow patrol people. 11:19. It's not time to eat yet. Okay, so there's a couple different numbers I need to call. I need to call the snow people, which is 403-555-2006, to tell them there's no avalanche at the other place.
Avalanche Patrol, what's your location?
Actually, I'm calling on behalf of Ollie Randall. He wanted me to tell you that there hasn't been any avalanche activity out at Skookum Ridge.
I was wondering when we were going to hear from him. Thanks for the report.
You're
No
welcome.
problem.
You're welcome. And then now I gotta call the other place. I'm not sure who else I'm supposed to call though to check off that other thing. I've called like every number.
You have reached Run and Grow Free, a non-profit organization dedicated to making sure that the wild animals of North America remain wild.
But they trashed
No one
it.
can take your call at the moment because all of our volunteer staff is busy blocking access to California's wilderness areas in order to protect their cougar, bear, and condor populations. But if you leave your name and number after the beep, someone will eventually get back to you. Especially if you want to make a donation.
So I'm wondering if all of this bad stuff is being done by Lou out here because he is a wildlife conservationist or something, and he doesn't want people out here ice fishing or doing the snow thing because it interrupts like wildlife. I wonder.
What's up?
So you go to school in California?
Yep. University of California at Brea.
What kind of degree are you working on?
Master of Fine Arts.
What are you going to do with a Master of Fine Arts degree?
What is this, like the Spanish Inquisition?
Hey, give her a break. She's just trying to make pleasant conversation.
Oh, right. What am I gonna do with an MFA degree? I don't know. See, I create works of art by
like Harry
manipulating
Potter.
naturally occurring geophysical substances like dirt. Sometimes I just use my hands, but most of the time heavy machinery is involved.
See, and he
Oh,
can
brother.
blow stuff up.
Nobody understands my art. But that's cool. To be great is to be misunderstood. FYI, Ralph Waldo Emerson said that.
Is this your first time at the lodge?
Yep. My car broke down on my way to Lake Louise last summer. Pulled in here to wait for the tow truck and figured it'd be a cool place to visit during the winter, so here I am.
So, you like to
I
snowshoe?
just thought you
I like
couldn't
doing
talk to him by
stuff
himself.
outside.
That's why I haven't yet.
Snowshoeing's about all I can afford.
Is it a hard sport to learn?
You don't learn how to snowshoe. If you need to get through snow that's too deep to walk through, you slap on some snowshoes and you just do it.
What do you think about all the weird things that have been happening around here?
I think they're kind of cool. Accidents make life colorful, you know?
He's
You
the
wouldn't be
guy.
saying that if you were the one who'd slipped on those ice-covered stairs or eaten that bad potato salad or had those 4 flat tires.
Hey, I had that broken window.
Broken window?
I went snowshoeing on like the 3rd day I was here, and when I got back, the window in my room was broken. Glass was all over the place.
Was anything missing from your room?
Nah, it wasn't a burglary. It was like the window just decided to break. I mean, there was no rock on the floor, no bullet, no nothing.
It was the wolf. Tried to jump up into your room, but didn't quite make it.
Or
That's
this guy.
bogus, dude.
'Cause he's
my
too
room's on the
nice.
2nd floor.
He
and
might be the bad
besides,
guy.
Wolves don't do stuff like that.
Hey, that wolf does a lot of stuff wolves aren't supposed to do. That's why it needs to be hunted down.
It's just doing its thing, man. Get off its case. Anyway, my window
It's just
broke
doing
and
its
nobody
thing,
knows why.
man.
Pretty awesome, huh?
Do you smoke weed? I
Do
feel
you
like he
ever see
smokes
anyone
weed.
else when you're out there snowshoeing?
I see that Yanni guy sometimes. I'll be plodding along and he'll go zooming by. Those skis of his are like rockets, man. He's all like zippy zoom.
Zippy zoom.
Do you ever hear explosions?
Yeah, and they freak me out. It doesn't take a very big sound to trigger an avalanche.
They freak
When you're
me
out there
out.
by yourself, nothing will ruin your day faster than a couple of tons of snow roaring your way at 100 miles an hour.
Tell me about it. Nice talking to you.
Been real.
Been real. Zippy zoom. Ah!
Well, who are you?
My name's Nancy
Found her.
Drew.
Perhaps what I should have asked Nancy is, what are you? You're obviously much too young to be a paying guest.
That's
I'm
rude.
the new maid.
Oh, the new maid, thank goodness. I was wondering how much longer the owner expected us to endure these conditions and still pay full price.
Indoor.
How long has Elsa been
conditions?
gone?
2 days, I think. Maybe even 3. I don't know. It's all a blur of dirt and dust and soap residue. My name is Guadalupe Comillo. My friends call me Lupe. Two things, dear. First, the alarm clock is missing from my room. I don't necessarily need another one. I just don't want to be charged for that one, seeing as I have no idea where it went to. Second, be
That's
a
the
doll
one
and
out in
clean
the
my
front.
room first. It'll hardly take you any time at all, especially compared to the other rooms. The other guests are all men. Single men.
Well, I'm happy to report that I've already cleaned your room.
Excellent.
I hate to sound nosy, but what are you doing?
Birds. I'm watching birds. That's what I am, you see, a bird watcher. Sometimes I go outside and watch, and sometimes I stay inside. It all depends on what the birds feel like doing and what I feel like doing.
Fair enough.
So that's what brought you to Icicle Creek Lodge, the birding?
Absolutely. The place is a veritable birding paradise, even in winter. In fact, in the short time I've been here, I've seen hawks, eagles, orioles, cardinals, jays, nothing truly rare. But to a wildlife lover such as myself, seeing them in such a spectacular setting is thrilling nonetheless.
I could never get into bird watching. I just can't do it. There's a lot of bird watchers in these Nancy Drew games. I just couldn't do it.
Have you met the other guests?
I've bumped into them at one time or another, yes. I don't spend all my time in front of this window. That Yanni fellow, he's very talented, but extremely intense. His whole life revolves around being the best in the world. As for the two who are always sitting across the way playing that silly game, the older man, Bill Kessler, he's no deep thinker, but he's nice enough. But the other one, that college student, talking to him is like trying to converse with a giant turnip. No social graces whatsoever. I almost prefer talking to the handyman. Almost. Anyone that intent on destroying something as glorious as that wolf is hardly worth talking to.
Have you ever seen the wolf that's been hanging out around here?
No. Not that I'm looking for it. Of course, Yanni occasionally skis by, and that dullard of a student, I see him snowshoeing occasionally. But I've yet to see the wolf. Have you seen it?
Yeah, up close and personal,
sure
as a matter
have.
of fact.
How did it act? Was it aggressive? Did it look injured?
Actually, I think it may have saved my life.
Really? Of course, its behavior does suggest that it's had contact with
Yeah.
humans before.
It's very
Have
friendly.
you told anyone else what you just told me?
No?
Good. Don't. You see, I'd like to see this wolf for myself, and I don't want everyone else going after it and scaring it away. And there's no telling what that trigger-happy handyman might do. So it'll just be our little secret, all right?
Okay.
Do you want a book about birds of the Southwest?
I might. Why do you ask?
Got a piece of a book covering fishing shacks and about birds.
Because I was hoping I could borrow it. I'm going to Phoenix next spring, and I'd like to bone up on the birds I'll see down there.
I'd love to help you, but I'm afraid I left all my bird books at home. Sorry.
Ah, so she doesn't. She does have it, but it's not her. Not here.
Well, I'd better stop bugging you and get to work.
Toodaloo!
Toodaloo. Oh,
Is this yours?
What, that bullet? Don't be silly. Why would I be carrying ammunition around?
It kind of looked like it dropped out of your pocket.
Well, since it was never in my pocket, that's impossible now, isn't it? It was probably lying there on the floor all along, and you just happened to kick it into view, that's all. This did used to be a hunting lodge, dear. I wouldn't worry about it.
You used that bullet I found on the floor to alter the sights.
You used that bullet I found on the floor to alter the sights on Ollie Randall's rifle, didn't you?
What? That's so ridiculous. It's laughable.
You did it because you're a member of Run and Grow Free, and you're trying to protect the wolf at any cost.
You did it because you're a member of Run and Grow Free, and you're trying to protect the wolf at any cost, aren't you?
Look at me. Do I really look like some kind of wildlife fanatic?
I never judge books by their covers, Miss Camillo. Look, I don't want to see anything happen to that wolf either. If you belong to Run and Grow Free, just tell me. I'm good at keeping secrets, believe me.
You're right. I am a member of Run and Grow Free. I did make sure that brute would miss if he took a shot at the wolf, and I will do whatever it takes to protect that beautiful creature.
Do you ever take me shutting down?
So, you're here undercover?
Yes.
What else have you done to protect the wolf?
That's all I'm going to tell you, Nancy. And if you really are concerned about the wolf's welfare, you won't repeat any of this to anyone.
Okay. I gotta go do some cooking. Alright, let's see what's with lunch. Guests may order hamburgers and or a quesadilla. Cook hamburger patties on the griddle and remove them from the griddle in their dark brown ensure they've been thoroughly cooked. Put the cooked hamburger patty on the wood first and add extra ingredients. Making a quesadilla, put the tortilla, to which cheese has already been folded, in a frying pan, never on the griddle. Remove the quesadilla from the pan as they become lightly browned. Okay, so hamburgers, alright. Quesadilla sounds really good right now, actually. So they want one quesadilla and one hamburger. And I'm assuming then that the quesadillas don't come with anything on them. Two cheese, one lettuce, two pickle. Two cheese, one lettuce, two pickle. I don't like how it stacks it. One tomato, one onion, one mustard. One tomato, one onion, one mustard. See, they have this here, but I've never been able to use it. Burger.
Order up.
So it's setting it up to where I can make multiple at one time. So one quesadilla and one hamburger. One quesadilla and one hamburger. So let's get two. Go in here. Oh. Quesadilla. Quesadilla. One quesadilla. I need two more quesadillas. One quesadilla. That one already has one. Crap. Oh well. So that one has one quesadilla. That one already has it. This one needs one quesadilla. That one doesn't need a quesadilla. So do I need two more quesadillas? Yeah. Just cook one. Cheese, one lettuce, one pickle. Cheese. So this one. Yep, that one's ready.
Order up.
And that one just needs one quesadilla. One cheese, one lettuce, one pickle. Lettuce. Pickle. Crap! It wouldn't let me pick it up. It's fine. One pickle. One tomato.
Order up.
So all the quesadillas are done. And I just need one more hamburger. One tomato, one mustard, one ketchup. Mustard, ketchup.
Order up.
This one needs one cheese, two lettuce. One tomato, two onion, one tomato, two onion. That sounds like a good burger. One ketchup. Nah, you gotta put some mustard on there.
Order up.
This one just needs one hamburger. So one cheese, one lettuce, two pickle. One cheese, one lettuce, two pickle. One ketchup, one mustard. Ugh, have to make it again. I put 2 ketchup. Gosh dang it. Okay, 1 cheese, 1 lettuce, 2 pickle. 1 cheese, 1 lettuce, 2 pickle. 1 mustard, 1 ketchup. 1 mustard. 1 ketchup. Now I want a quesadilla. That sounds fabulous. Okay, so I did some more stuff.
Still need to do. Can't check. Oops, haven't done that.
Okay, so hold on.
That's finished.
Contact all the victims.
Can't check that off yet.
Can't do that.
That's finished.
Win the snowball fight.
Oops, haven't done that.
No, 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 no.
You check out Skookum Ridge.
Yes.
Yep, no avalanche. There's your snowmobile key.
You make a report to the Avalanche Patrol.
Sure did.
What else do you want?
Can you think of any reason why somebody would be carrying around a bullet?
Sure, they want to shoot something.
I found a bullet on the floor in the lobby.
Where in the lobby?
By the window where Guadalupe Comillo is always watching for birds.
Well, now that's real interesting.
You don't really think it was hers, do you?
I don't trust that lady. Let's just leave it at that.
Someone went into the ice fishing shack and ruined all of Bill Kessler's equipment.
Probably some animal-loving eco-fanatic who figured it was time to save the fish.
Save the fish.
So much for trying to catch a bigger fish than Mr. Kessler.
Say no more. There's my tackle box. It's all yours. Kessler tried to rope me into competing with him, but I can't very well do that when you've got my hook and line now, can I?
Nope.
No, I don't suppose you can.
What else do you want?
I'll get out of your hair now.
Good.
Bye. Better check the sauna. Anybody stuck in here? Yeah. Nice and toasty.
Ah, I'm glad for the chance to talk once again. There is something I must explain.
By all means,
By all
my
means,
dude.
explain away.
What I said before about wolves. It is because my grandmother was killed by wolves. Killed and devoured.
Are
Okay.
you serious?
Years ago, when my mother was a little girl, her mother, my grandmother, was on her way back from the village on her motor scooter, which was and still is the only means of transportation most Fredonians can afford. It was January, and the sun had just set, and it was dark, very cold. There were thousands of wolves in the countryside that winter. At night they would roam in huge, hungry packs. My grandmother was halfway home when she came upon a young man waving from the side of the road for her to stop. He too had been on a scooter, but his had broken down, and wolves were gathering all around him, preparing to attack. My grandmother, of course, stopped, and he leapt on behind her, and they took off down the road with the wolves, dozens of them, chasing after them. But with 2 people riding it, her scooter was slow, much too slow, and the wolves soon caught up with them. And when one of the wolves seized my grandmother's boot in its teeth and started to pull, instead of helping her, the man pushed her off the bike. It instantly gained speed and he got away. My grandmother, set upon by the wolves, did not.
If she died, how do you know what happened?
If she died, how do you know that's what happened?
Tormented by guilt, the young man eventually confessed. He went to prison for several years, and the wolves were hunted year-round until the countryside was rid of them. But the damage was done. And so, I'm happy to talk to you about any subject except wolves. About them, I have nothing to say.
Yeah.
Ever see Lou Talbot when you're out there training?
The college student? Just yesterday I had to slow down to avoid colliding with him. It ruined my whole session.
I can see you're busy. I'll
You're
let you go.
busy, so I'll let you go.
We'll talk again, I'm sure.
Yeah, probably. Aw, he's gone. Well, better go out and do some ice fishing, unless it's too cold. Ooh, it's danger cold. I gotta beat what's-her-face, though. But she can give me little heating packs or something.
Stop! How dare you trespass here? You shall pay for your insolence.
How do you just sit out here? If I was your dad, I would not let you sit out here in the dangerously cold. But also, maybe if you were my child and had that voice, I would want you to just stay out here in the cold. Not to die, but just to get out of my hair.
Heads up! Whenever you're really cold, just squeeze the toasty pack and you'll get a burst of heat. It only works when you're already cold, and you can only use one toasty pack at a time.
Cool. Only use one toasty pack at a time. I think you can get toasty pack stickers on the Nancy Drew website.
I'm starting to get really cold.
I think that's the kind I want right there. Hmm.
2 feet, but not a northern pike.
Why is there a bomb in here? Why are there bombs in the lake? I don't think that's a northern pike. I think this one is, though.
Not what I need.
Nope, I lied. That for sure is a northern pike right there. Maybe that is.
Not what I need.
Crap.
My line just bit the dust.
Are you a northern pike? What about you? I need to go quicker.
Right size, wrong fish.
Wrong fish. You're not what I need. I keep getting you, but you're not what I want. And there's a bomb, so I gotta be careful. Don't want the bomb. What about you? No, you're the same fish I keep getting. You're not the right fish, are you?
Not what I need.
Should catch a boot. That one looks like a gar. I think that's probably what I need, but I couldn't get to it. So one of those. Doesn't look like...
A mine? That can't be good.
Well, didn't mean to do that. That was the fish I needed. So don't get the mines. Got it. Why are there mines in the lake?
A sturgeon chewed right through my line.
That's not the fish I need. What does the fish look like? about you? What about that one? That's a big fish.
My line just bit the dust.
What about you? No, I keep getting you. You're not what I need. What about you?
Close, but no cigar.
Okay, so that's the kind I need. It's just not big enough. I forgot what it looked like. So it's not the cigar-looking fish. It's not you. Maybe that thing? No.
Not what I need.
I forgot which one. Is it you? Not fast enough. You're not what I need. No. It's not you. It might be that thing. Not that one. Are you kidding me?
Doesn't quite measure up.
Okay, so it is that one, but it's just not big enough. How do I know when I got a big one? Really? Really? I missed both of them? I was right. I don't want you. I want you.
Doesn't quite measure up.
How long do I have to sit out here and get fish? None of you are what I need. Not you. Not you. Not that. None of you. Where's the fish I need? It's not that one. It's not that one. It's that one. But he's all the way down there. And that log's gonna get my line.
I snagged a log. There goes my line.
That's a big fish. I need that one, but... It's a coffee cup. You.
There we go.
Yeah.
A 2-foot northern pike. No more fishing for me.
Thank goodness. Ew. Why was it so squelchy? Ow. I just got knocked out.
Oh my gosh. Whoever threw that ice ball at me must have set off an explosion that shattered the ice. And my jacket's gone. No wonder I'm so cold.
Thanks. See, the wolf's not bad. He's a good boy. Look at him. He's so cute.
A coat. I need to make it to shore by jumping from ice floe to ice floe and put on that coat before I freeze to death.
How do I get there? I did it.
I don't know whose this is or why that wolf left it here, but at least now I won't freeze to death. Ah, warm again. There's a note in one of the pockets.
Don't know what that means.
Since I can't go back the way I came, maybe these tracks will lead me to shelter.
Maybe they will. To Avalanche Ridge. Man, this dog really wants me to go.
Avalanche Ridge. Ugh, not exactly reassuring.
It's
The snow's so deep, I'm sinking up to my knees. If I want to follow those tracks, I'm gonna need some snowshoes. Ski tracks, probably Yanni's. I bet if I follow them, I'll wind up back at the lodge.
I gotta get back before 6.
If I don't get warm soon, I may not make it.
We're back at the lodge. You're fine.
Much better. I was really cold.
Alright, let's go talk to our pal and tell him I caught this fish. He's not there. Okay. He's here, though.
How can I help you?
I really need to get somewhere in the backcountry and was thinking you could maybe give me a cross-country ski lesson or two?
Out of the question. I don't have the time, the equipment, or frankly, the desire. I am sorry.
Okay. Okay.
Thanks for taking the time to talk to me.
We'll talk again, I'm sure.
Is anybody in the sauna? Nope.
What you need?
Would you happen to know the combination to the lock on the display case that has the snowshoes in it?
Only person who'd know that is Chantal. Just cross your fingers that she wrote it down. Gal's got a memory like a butterfly net. Of course, there's no need for you to go repeating that.
I'd better get back upstairs.
Keep me posted.
He looks like somebody, and I don't know who. Like an actor or something. Y'all here yet? So do I need to call?
Can't check that off yet. Can't check that off yet. That's finished. Been there, done that. Check. Check. Can't check that off yet. Oops. Haven't. Still need to do that.
Okay. Maybe I was supposed to keep the phone ringing for one of those ones that I tried to call.
Hello?
Hi, it's Nancy Drew.
Did you ask Yanni about using his picture yet?
Yes, but he said no.
Darn. Well, thanks for trying.
I think I'm onto something, but I desperately need snowshoes. Could you give me the combination to the lock on the display case so I could use the ones in there?
I certainly can, but I'm not going to until you do something for me.
I'm
Sure.
doing
I'm going
stuff
to
for you.
fax you a survey that Tino came up with. He says you're to fill most of it out by observing the people staying at the lodge, rather than just asking them the questions outright. He says that would put them on their guard. When it's all filled out, fax it to Tino. The results will help him come up with a profile that will help you to determine which of our guests is responsible for the accidents.
I really don't think that's necessary.
Well, Tino does, so I'm faxing it to you even as we speak. In fact, it's done. So why don't you go get it right now? I'll wait.
Great. I just hope the questions aren't too dumb. Got it.
Good. Now remember, when you're done filling it out, fax it directly to Tino. And he wants you to call him before you do so he can turn his machine on.
You'll hear from me again later.
I have to get going too. Bye!
Great. Sounds riveting. It's super cold. It's probably Freddy. That's who's doing all of this. Alright. What does the... Oh! Those are all those. Okay. Ned! So I can call Ned. I haven't called him yet. Should I call him? Oh, and I can keep that open so I don't have to write everything down. That is lovely.
Hello?
Hi, Ned. It's Nancy.
Hey, Nance. I couldn't tell it was
chose you because you're not calling from your cell phone.
No coverage out here. I'm in the middle of the Canadian Rockies, remember?
Oh, I haven't forgotten. Everything okay?
Well, as a matter of fact, just as I got here, the bunkhouse blew up.
Yikes. So there was another act of sabotage?
Looks that way. The sheriff found traces of a plastic explosive called C4 on some of the debris.
So if whoever blew up the bunkhouse is the same person who's been causing the accidents, you're looking for someone who knows something about explosives.
Looks that way, yeah.
Well, that's a pretty good lead. What else have you got?
There's a ton.
A lone wolf has been hanging out around the lodge lately.
A wolf? That's kind of cool.
No, what's cool is that it dug me out of an avalanche and saved my life.
You're kidding me. Why would a wolf do that?
I don't know.
Don't know.
Yet.
So, you've got a wolf hanging around that acts like Lassie. What else?
Bad news. Chantal is insisting that if I need help, I get it from this police consultant she hired. A guy named Tino Balducci.
Tino Balducci? Not that cop
That's the one.
How does Chantal know him?
Someone introduced them and he charmed her into hiring him. And now I have to get all my hints from him.
Well, I'm sure he'll be very helpful. Not as helpful as, say, I would have been, of course, but very helpful.
Yanni Volkstaya, the cross-country skier? Someone threw a bomb at him while he was out on the slopes training.
A bomb? You mean like a grenade or something?
Whatever it was, it left a small crater. I saw it myself.
Why would someone do that?
From what I've read, Yanni is a pretty ruthless competitor. He's probably made a lot of enemies. In fact, he's convinced that his competitors are the ones who blew up the bunkhouse. He thinks they were trying to intimidate him.
And what do you think?
I think he's just being paranoid. Someone may be using explosives around here, but I really don't think they're doing it just to get rid of Yanni Volkstaya.
Then why are they using them?
That I intend to find out.
Good idea.
Are you familiar with a book by Jack London called The Call of the Wild?
Sure, it's about a dog who winds up leading a pack of wolves. It's a classic. Why do you ask?
Because I found a copy of it in Lou's room.
Interesting. Maybe he's got something to do with the wolf that's been lurking around outside the lodge.
I was thinking the same thing. He does spend a lot of time outside by himself. He says he's snowshoeing, but maybe he's up to something else. Something that ties in with the wolf somehow.
Or maybe the fact that he's reading that book is all just a big coincidence.
Yeah, that could be too.
As I recall, it was a pretty good book.
The guy who built Icicle Creek Lodge also built this weird concrete pyramid thing nearby that everyone calls Trapper Dan's Needle.
What's it for?
No one knows, but there was a piece of black nylon-type fabric sticking out of it. Like there's a door in it and someone had snagged their clothes on it on their way in.
There.
So you think there's a door, but you can't see one?
Right.
Well, just keep poking around. If something's got a front door, it usually has a back door, too.
And I gotta get in there, because if there's secret tunnels, I have to find them.
Someone dressed in a black
love secret
snowmobiling
tunnels.
suit decked me with an ice ball. And when I came to, the lake had been blown to pieces and I was stranded on an ice floe.
Are you okay?
I am now. But remember that piece of black fabric I saw sticking out of Trapper Dan's needle?
You think it came from the clothes the guy who threw the ice ball was wearing?
It's a definite possibility. And if that person also blew up the lake, he or she could be the same person who blew up the bunkhouse.
Which means if you come across someone who owns a black snowmobiling suit that's missing a piece of fabric, you probably found your culprit.
True.
Ollie's on the avalanche patrol, which means he knows how to handle explosives.
Could he be the mad bomber?
He's got the temperament for it, I can guarantee you that. What I'm not sure about is why he'd be the mad bomber. Although he did mention that he wanted to get back into ranching for himself.
What's stopping him?
No property and no cash. Which reminds me, Chantal hasn't gotten around to giving him the raise she promised him. He seemed a tad bitter about that.
Maybe he figures if he wreaks enough havoc around there, Chantal will shut down the lodge and sell it to him for next to nothing.
That's what I
Not
was
only will he get
saying.
property,
Ned
he'll
and
get
I are
revenge.
on
You
the
really
same
think she'd
wavelength.
sell the lodge to Ollie?
Of course not, but if Ollie thinks that, he could easily be your guy.
Gotta go. I'll call you again.
You can call me anytime. Got that?
Got it. Bye.
Bye, Ned. Bye. Okay, let's check my little checklist. Add paprika to each guest's food and see if any of them complains.
Oops, haven't done that.
Why? At 6 is when I would need to go. Where's my little paper? I want to see what the... Nancy, call me before you fax that to me so I make sure the machine is on. You're a doll, Tino. The weirdest. Which side of the bed does the S get up from? His, her left, or his, her right, or both? Hometown? Which planet in the solar system does S identify with? Hates paprika? What kind of questions are these? Hometown. Well, I can figure that out over here. Okay. GC, which would be... So Los Angeles? Wait, who was the next one? I forgot to look. LT. BREA. BREA. BK. Who's BK? Which one's BK? It's that other guy, isn't it? Wait, which one's BK? Him is this one. ELAD S-A ELADSAET ELADSAET ELADSAET. Which one's BK? BK. Bill Kessler. What's his hometown? This guy's fishing but doesn't look outdoorsy to me, and since all the time playing fox and geese game another town. At least what? Bill Kessler construction sometimes involves demolition, involves explosives. What's his hometown? What's his hometown? Chantel knows Bet and Ed Rowley, a couple who own Shadow Ranch, and they heard the problems. I guess they were going to call me. Wow, they all connect. Where's BK from? I don't know if it says. Why is he not in the book? BK Kessler. Oh, Bill Kessler is William. He's from Toronto. Silly me. Okay, the other stuff seems like it's gonna take a while, but I can do all that here in a little bit. Can't turn around. It's not there. Okay. To finish off that list, I think it's gonna take a while because I have to wait for dinner and do all of the stuff in it, and then I also have to come in the morning and see what side of the bed they get out of when I clean their room. So I think that is a good stopping point for tonight. Get tired and cold, so I think we're gonna call it there. But I had a great time getting back into Nancy Drew, and I like the feeling of this one so much better than the new one. Goodness, my hair's crazy, and you guys didn't even tell me. But I like this one so much better than the newest Nancy Drew, which I really wanted to like it, but I just couldn't. Like, I don't know. I didn't hate it. It was just harder to get into. So it's good to be back in some of the older ones, and I hope you had a good time as well. So thanks for hanging out. Hope you had a good time. If you want to see any of my other Nancy Drew stuff, it's all over on my YouTube page. So make sure to check it out there and follow if you want to hang out next time. Remember to stay awesome, and I will see you next time. Bye.